We're live.
Went live without consulting with me.
Yep, of course.
It's all right. Nobody saw me anyway.
Because you were gone, and there's nobody watching at the moment, so
I'm
that also
nobody.
helps.
I'm nobody important.
Nobody's important.
Pretty much. I won't be here too long. I gotta go work on that room some more.
Not going out when calling everything a national emergency?
No. I'm just working on the hobby room. I'm getting some.
Oh yeah, you don't get as much news. You don't watch that much news, do you?
No. What happened?
Your president is about to call a national emergency so he can still continue building his wall.
Oh, I'd kind of heard about that about a month ago, I thought.
Well, that's gonna bite him in the ass.
Well, they did the same thing for healthcare when Obama was in. Well, no, they didn't call a national emergency.
No, he actually is calling a national state of emergency now, so he can do what he wants.
Yeah,
And that Speaker of the House, Pelosi,
yeah,
already said that's gonna be dangerous because the next Democratic president could just as easily call out a national emergency on gun control.
Oh, there you go.
Sure. Oh, and then people started shitting bricks.
Well, you could view anything as a national emergency, I guess.
Yeah, don't be stupid to use this because he's setting the precedent now.
Well, my question, I've looked at these other countries and I know they don't deal with half the border stuff that happens here. I don't know. We're live, so I don't really want to talk about my country's politics. I know everybody's already an expert, especially outside of here. I hear it all the time.
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but you hear a lot of stuff, of course.
Something needs to be done.
Oh, yes.
There was a guy the other day. Gosh, who was it? It was a guy here that was in the Senate for us for a while, and he said the worst thing he saw in D.C. was where the people that have all the power is like, the Speaker of the House. He's like, you can pass policies and stuff, and then when it gets up there, they're like, well, no, we're going to do it this way, and it's the balance of power, I guess, being abused instead of having like a body of people come up with a solution to something that the majority of them agree on. They always agree on giving themselves raises, though.
Of course.
When one guy came in and tried to get rid of that, and there was like nobody showed up, like the whole House floor or whatever was just empty. Yeah, nobody's gonna vote away their money. I'm not too worried about it, man. I just do my thing, and
yeah, you're far enough away.
Yeah, well, and when you've lived here long enough, it's just a cycle, I mean, 2 years from now it'll be something else. 4 years from now it'll be something else. Granted, it's definitely different right now, but I mean, everybody Bush was president.
It's funny how it goes, though.
Yeah, it's just a cycle. I don't focus on it much. I am blown away by how much, and I know it's the way the news is, how they, but like people in other countries, how much they focus on what's going on here. It's kind of bizarre to me.
Oh, good.
It's just time. There's only so much time in the day. Uh-oh. Jan, what have you been working on?
I'm slowly doing my
Wat zeg je?
group
Ja,
build.
ik weet het.
Oh, 40 for the 44.
Ik hou ook van jou, schat.
Yeah, constant pocket. Yes. Set of figures. What we're doing. Taking time over. And also in the middle of painting
Een
him.
keer 4, 5 per dag.
You can see him.
Yep, I can see him. All right on. Yep, you just
Ja.
okay.
Ja, dat is niet helemaal waar, maar...
Napoleonic.
Maar ook gewoon op je 11.000ste voorzetten en gewoon je gas loslaten, ja. Maar dat is al een oud filmpje, hoor. Van afgelopen zomer.
There's some Napoleonic figures as well. So.
It's not metal. Okay.
Not metal.
No, the barrel they give you, it's plastic. It's not metal. I thought it would be a metal barrel. I think it's not. It doesn't sound very metally. Oh, this does sound metally.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel metally. Oh, it's definitely metal. Probably because top coat doesn't feel so strange. Again, I can't see how many people are watching. Really, it's annoying.
You can't see how many people watching.
I can't see if anybody's watching.
Oh, let me look.
It started last week, and I can just start on my phone. It's not a
3
problem.
watch. It
Annoying.
says, which
You
now,
can't see.
now 4. Whoops, that was. Mine says 3, which I'm one of those 3.
You were surprised. I'm not one of those two.
Yeah, 4 watching now. It's normally it shows it on the bottom left of my or bottom right of my screen, and now there's absolutely nothing anymore. And
I wonder if one of them's a wanker.
probably links.
Yeah, one wanker. Got 5. We picked up 2 more since I opened this window. Wow.
Normally I should be able to see it here, but I can't for some. Can I do it here? Webcam.
I'd pop back out.
T.G.I.F.A.
Yeah. What's the A for?
What's the A for?
Again.
6 watching now.
Hier heb je vast wel oren naar.
Oh, I got 6 as well. Would be fun if they would just give me names. Hi, 6 people watching. 8. Woo! We're growing. That's an Austrian flag. But looks. These are the smoke dispensers. They look nice. Side skirts.
Mail call. Let's see. We've got this is a Squadron magazine. Amusing hobby. Panther 2 prototype design plan. Could that be a paper Panzer?
Yep. Ooh. I know who makes the photo edge for border models. This little thread is from Voyager. So I'm guessing that Voyager makes them all. Here, this just says border. But I'm guessing if one's from Voyager, they all will be from Voyager. It's not a strange guess, is it? Now, who makes the decals? Wild guess will be Cartograph. Doesn't say. It's not Cartograph, I can tell you that. Holy shit, they're shiny.
For what kit?
They're border models, Panzer 4. They're shiny. Fuck.
Oh, that's cool. Got an Alice in Chains flag from my hobby room. Awesome. Check out my Alice in Chains flag.
Nice.
Dog. They called that album Tripod because the dog had 3 legs. Alice in Chains.
So it got an Austrian flag on here. So, oh, this is hefty.
Or banner, or whatever you want to call it. Cloth.
Oh, this is cool. Pictures in the bottom.
Picture developed. Are you in 1999? What's going on? Oh, you got pictures in the instructions.
We got 2 buckets.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. They actually added some optional T-34 track links to use as extra armor. Wow, that stinks.
Picture.
I'm guessing that's a misprint. Can't read that, so that's kind of shame. Can't read that either.
Send it back.
This will be a misprint. Oh, more of those. Why did they do it like that? That's strange.
I did end up buying those. I guess you do that. I think those 2 dragon kits that were the Panther Type F.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. They haven't arrived yet. Let's see. Estimated delivery. Whoa. Holy shit. Monday, April 15th.
Oh, that will take a while.
Shit. Let's see. That was actually. Gosh, I thought that was through AliExpress. I might get here earlier. You never know. A lot of times stuff they'll put a date on there, and then I just. Oh, here we go. No, Tuesday, March 5th.
Yeah.
That's a ways out. Where is everybody?
I have no clue.
They're slumming.
Probably shoveling snow or something. Gas being whipped into place. Now this is cool.
Oh, there you go.
Of course, made by Mick.
Of course. I was waiting for that.
He does make very nice.
How many units is it giving you to paint?
I've got the 3rd Panzer Division Eastern Front, an unknown unit. The 1st SS Leibstandarte Adolf Hitler in Kharkov in 33rd Eastern Front, unknown unit. 7th Regiment, 10th Panzer Division Dak in Tunisia. The 1st SS Adolf Hitler again. And these are. Oh, even more. Panzer Regiment 35, 4th Panzer Division, Summer 34, Kursk. This is only translated, absolutely not translated. It's not the same. I'm guessing it's. Yeah, I don't know. They forgot the translation here, so no clue. And this one is Panzer Regiment Hermann Göring, division number Spring in Italy. And I again cannot translate this because they forgot the translation. But this is the one with the Austrian eagle. I think it's an Austrian eagle at least. It's both a late. And this is number 632. And also Spring in Italy. Or Spring, but not in Italy, but somewhere else. I don't know. They forgot to translate that part as well. So they need to do a little bit of work on their instructions, that's for sure. I mean, they use 3 different styles of print. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
This style of print.
Yep.
Then you got that style of print.
Well, I just folding it.
And then you got that style of print with more colors. So, and with this one, the thick one, the lines are very clear where it's supposed to go, everything. And then you got this one, this one. The lines are pretty thin where it's supposed to go. And then you got, again, let me see, give me a better example. Yeah. Again, here's the finer one. You can see the lines, the yellow lines where it's supposed to go, pretty thin. And then you got the thick print, and then the lines are pretty clear where they need to go.
Yeah.
So
All the way through.
no. And like I said, just like this, here you got the English and the Japanese, and there, well, take a guess, it's only in Japanese. So they do need to work a little bit on that one.
Where are border models located at?
I think China. Guessing Hong Kong. Let me see if it says on the box.
I hadn't heard of them until this year. They're pretty new.
They are. This is the very first model.
Oh goodness. Okay. Wow.
They did some tools and airbrush,
Mm-hmm.
and the plastic looks very good.
Be a good review. First model. Huh?
Vixu Childitz Trading Company Limited. Doesn't say where it's from.
I think they're going to be on the same level as like Mang and Takum, kind of along those lines, or
Well, to be honest,
Dragon, or I don't know.
looking at the plastic, that's very high quality. Can't say about the fit, of course, but plastic-wise, it looks very good.
Yeah. Right on.
It's it kind of started yelling dragon when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Quality-wise and detail-wise. Let me put it in there. See, that helps. The only strange thing is, see the lower hole has open sponsons for some reason.
That is weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did. I haven't checked if you have to close them up. You probably have. Oh wait, no. Oh, I see it.
Have you built the fender before?
You fill them up here with the.
Oh, there you go. The fenders.
Here,
On
there's the. So you can line them up perfectly. That's not even stupid.
Guide.
Three suitable bags. That's always a plus.
Be right back. I'll go set up my PC in the other room.
Weld lines are very nice. Ooh. A lot of detail on the bottom. Then weld lines, weld seams. Weld seams. There is a lot of molded on though. Not everybody would like that.
Yeah, but it's going to be covered by the skeleton.
Yeah, but normally, see these things you normally have to glue on yourself. But that's just these things you normally put on yourself. But that's all just part count. I do wonder how these will fit. Duh. Well, Gav, you really didn't have to answer.
What's his excuse tonight?
Not tonight.
He said that last week as well.
Yeah, and the week before that, and the week before that. Wow, this is a tight fit. Oh, don't do that too often. Got that there. That's a very snugly tight fit. That's cool. So you don't even have to glue it on if you don't want to. Nice. Cool. Yeah, this is a cool idea they did there. Almost no gap. Ik heb nog niet nagekeken. You're still in Venlo?
Yeah. Next Thursday, I have an interview for a place down here in Normand.
Oh, no longer with the same company?
Yeah, still
Okay.
the same account. It's just that the account split into two, part in Venlo and part here in Normand. Usually we do interviews in like 2 rounds. And your first round is usually with supervisor, and your second round is done with your ops manager and HR. Because I've got email, I saw who's going to be on my interview: supervisor, ops manager, and HR.
Yeah, this is a good idea what they did there.
Snap together kit.
Sorry?
Snap together kit.
Well, not quite, but it really is holding the fenders up nice and horizontally. And you still need to glue it, otherwise they will fall off. But I mean, this is really a way to really align it properly without having any problems. Normally you have to hold it on and then it might sag a little bit downwards or whatever. Hey, Rodney. No, this is way better than Revolt. This is more like Dragon, with not as much idiotic parts count. There are no clear parts, however. I haven't seen those. So. Continental stamp over the road wheels. That's cool. Oh, the tracks. The infamous tracks. Let's see. Is this intentionally or just... this has a little bit of sack in it. Camera probably won't pick it up. Just a little bit of sack molded into the tracks. So yet another review to do. Just wonder how. That's doable. So it's not a massive part count. Quite a quick build, I guess.
But still enough to do.
Yeah, I mean, these are the sprues. And then you got the wheels and the track links. Those are two sprues. You got more road wheels and extra track links and the suspension and stuff. Turret ring, front, a little bit of the breech, and small turret stuff. These are tools, add-on armor, exhaust, barrel cleaning rods, defenders, the massive turret ring or armor for the turret, more turret armor, hooks, standoff hooks, armor the top plate, and this is turret basket with more add-on armor, rear plate, the transmission hatch, driver's plate. So, and that's it basically. So there's not a lot to it. And then you got the metal barrel and 6 metal smoke launchers. And the side skirts are metal. So So there are also two. I'm guessing there are two barrels. It's the L34, 33 and the L38. And I think the middle one is the 33. No, it's the 43 and the 48. Damn. I'm guessing the 43 is the metal one and the 48 is the plastic one. And then you got some additional tracks from a T34, but I have no clue what you're supposed to do with those.
Or additional armor on the front.
Yeah, maybe. I do want to know what a transform is. It says this logo a couple of times. There's the guys who made the decals, I think. This is the new border model one. That one. Let's go on the side. We'll get busy with reviews. Oh, don't do that. And now this one. Do I have some extra paper underneath? I thought I had. I probably cleaned that up already. Back in a sec.
zegt hij. Dat ze een van het kostuum van Eddie foto maken zijn. En daar baalt hij dan van, want dan was het voor de spannende nachten. En dan zie je Rock Ralph echt zo kijken. Ik heb een IQ van 200. Ja, sorry, ik weet het ook. Dat was schitterend.
Yeah, back. Whiskey. Yeah, they announced this kit, I think, somewhere back in August. And so far, Boredom also has been making modeling tools, just like the airbrush. It's also, of course, it won't focus. This one is also theirs. Weet ik niet. Hardwerkende lucht. Waar stinkt hij nou? Muf. Vrachtwagen. Zweet. Nee? Vast wel. Overal en ergens. I like it. It's a little bit heavier. It's a 0.3. It's there's some weight to it, so you know what you're controlling. But the only thing this doesn't have is a very good control of the paint flow or the air. It's either all or nothing. Which you can't really control the amount of air. It's really all about the amount of paint. It's all air and just a little paint. You cannot play with the air that much. It's on or off. So officially, it's a dual action. And it has the water type nozzle, so you have to screw that off. Not like the hardest type, like it just floats there. And it only costs 35 euros? Something like that? It's not even that expensive. Get some cleaner in here still. That's why it's all wet now. Oh shit, that's not good.
Okay, switching over. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Yes, they do have a website. I think it's just bordermodels.com. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's that one. So just bordermodel.com. To be honest, last time it's not the fast site. It took me a while for it to load. Well, before we start the wedding, let's open a beer. I get fashion models. Give me a second. Give me a second. Do I have a QA code from here? I should have one of those QA readers somewhere. There it is. I don't want to. Well, you might need a little bit of fashion advice there, Rodney, so. Bite me. Yeah, I'd rather not. Just 8. What's this? Do they already have a new product coming? That's interesting. There's our clickety click. Hey, Adam.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. You?
Good.
That was loud and clear. Good.
I'm good. I'm waking up. I'm alive.
Hangover.
No, I wasn't drinking last night. I went to bed early. I just slept a lot.
Nice shirt, Adam.
Ah, thank you.
Their site is so freaking slow. Ooh, 11 viewers. Yeah, la la la. Yeah.
Just trying to wake up.
Got a nice little hailstorm going on here.
Yay.
Yep.
Always better than snow, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it hurt to walk out there right now. It's coming down pretty thick. It's starting to look like snow is hailing enough.
Yeah, I told you it's a slow side, Rodney.
The mountains are completely white in the background. It's kind of cool to see when you're driving.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, snow in the background, I don't mind that, but it's the idiots on the road that can't drive in it.
Showed a snowdrift in I think Washington State that they had a semi truck and it was just buried. The whole thing was just
Okay.
a guy had left it on the side of the road or whatever, and the wind just pushed all the snow up onto it.
Put mines. No, don't need to put mines. You need this one. This, I don't need this one. This is weather effects. And Hiroshima. And Postgres. And yeah, it must be a diesel. It was Russian, so not petrol. And grime. Rain marks. Oh, rust. Why not? No, might as well just cover it all up. That's French. How's the little dial coming there, Dustin?
Slow, very
That's,
slow.
that's
Oh, not
all.
bad. It's I got most of the tin on most of it. I got a false wall that's going on the back of it, and I've left one piece of tin off where the zombie's coming out.
That will be a hell of a paint job.
Yeah, I don't know why I take this shit on.
Just put it outside, let it rain, rust out itself.
I should have done that just now. Gosh, we've had nothing but rain the last 3 or 4 days. We don't get much rain throughout the year, so but it means it's snowing in the mountains, so it's I don't know. Winter came late for us this year, pretty much.
You're just thinking, let it rain, let it rain.
We didn't have any snow for Christmas. No, we did. We had snow for Christmas. Well, when I spent it at my parents' house, but here in the capital city, we didn't have any snow. Yeah, rain's all right. Yeah, we get like 14 inches annual rainfall, I think, and 8 hours away is Seattle, and they get I don't know how much they get. A lot.
14 inches in a whole year. That's not a lot.
No, it's high desert, man. We didn't get much rain. We get quite a bit of snow, but not a lot of rain.
Just might be that one.
I gotta see what Seattle gets. Yeah, Seattle gets 38 inches. I thought they would get more than that. They gotta get more than that shit. It rains 152 days out of the year in Seattle, more than
Fast
any
time.
other more than any other city in the U.S. I knew they got a lot.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah, they get. It's the way that West Coast is with the weather because when the ocean air comes in California and it holds all that warm air down in the desert floor, and then the warm air has to go somewhere. It pushes it out. That's what they call the Santa Ana winds, and that's what when those fires start, those winds are coming up through there like 60 to 80 miles an hour. And of course, it's a dry wind. It's drying everything out, and then once there's a fire started, then it's game over.
Yep.
When you get closer to Oregon, Washington, then you go from hot to cold pretty much, and then you just go from beautiful sunny weather to you get up to Seattle. It just rains all the time. But yeah, we're east of them a little bit, so
That's not that far away, yet such lots of different with weather.
yeah, it's like night and day. It's I'm glad we don't have the winters like you get some places in Montana and then like South Dakota, North Dakota. You go farther east over there, they get it pretty bad. Pretty well, by then you're close to the Midwest, Minnesota, Detroit, Michigan. You get over that way, and it's just sub-zero temperatures with a high wind chill factor, with snow.
No more fun for you.
I wonder what London gets for annual rainfall. I'm curious. Imagine they get a lot. England gets 23, almost 24 inches, or 601 millimeters. surrounded by the rest of the world. I got to use metric system now.
Yeah.
I was thinking England is getting a lot of rain though. For some reason, I just never been there, but think about it getting a
Well,
lot.
I'm guessing if you go check Glasgow or something, you will even have more.
Yeah, Glasgow. Check it.
Glasgow, Edinburgh. Guessing they will get more than London.
Holy cow! Yeah, dude, they get almost double. They're 1,079 millimeters.
Yeah, if you go, London is further south than I am, so
That's 42 inches. That's more than. So they get roughly 6 more inches than Seattle does a year.
is je afgelopen? Eindelijk je zin gekregen? Rodney, how's the store going? I saw you're gonna do a bit of a competition there on Facebook. I saw that. I think. But it's back up. So now, how to use this one? Check it very well first. Could also make it easier myself, of course. I know. That fits.
Adam, what have you been building?
T34.
Oh, right on.
I built this thing too, but I haven't painted it. That Schneider CA thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun painting.
Yeah. The front The front armor plate didn't go on very well, so I just don't really want to paint it.
This is shirts very well. Let's see.
Mainly, last week's been about that thing.
There you go.
Apply with a brush.
What brand guitar is that?
It's a Squire,
Okay.
it's like the Fender's cheap brand.
Mm-hmm.
I now know 3 chords, so I could technically start a punk band and get away with it.
There you go, man. You gonna hire Henry Rollins as your singer, or are you gonna pass?
Fuck Henry Rollins. Like the worst punk.
Oh, poor Henry. So much hate.
He knows it. He knows it. His head's too far stuck up his ass, but he knows it.
He took over for Black Flag after the original guy had left or something, didn't he?
Yeah. He took over. Basically, the original singer made them kind of popular, and then Henry Rollins took over.
I tell you don't have any any Rollins band albums?
No, I'm not a big Black Flag fan.
I'll get some of the Rollins stuff.
Definitely more of a Bad Religion guy.
Yep.
Bad Religion and the Dead Kennedys were better.
Don't you just like using a product you have no clue how to use it?
Of course.
Doesn't it have the fun of doing this as a hobby?
How to use this? I don't know. Just put it all over my painted model. We'll see how it ends up. No, it's not too bad. It's quite easily removable again, so it's a good thing. Wet effects. Dustin, you muted yourself, Dustin. I don't know if you know that, but you're muted.
Yes, because I'm working with this tinfoil and it makes tons of annoying
Okay.
noise. I don't mind making annoying noise, but it might annoy others. So I always keep the group's best interest in mind.
Do we have one?
Well, that's right. This is the pricks of plastic.
Correct. You
Telling
get
somebody
paid.
today, those guys are actually pretty nice guys.
Somebody told you that?
No, I told somebody that. Giving you guys a bad name. I was saying you were nice guys.
And he laughed and laughed.
I remember when I first did that group build. God, it was like almost 2 years ago. And I mentioned the name in the video, right? And then this one guy in the comments was like, "What was the name of this group again?" Like, yeah, you heard me right.
You heard in the video, so if you want to know, replay the video. So how's this supposed to work? Okay. Let's give it a test. Shall we? It's too late. Good evening, Aries. Aries Starring is watching us.
G'day.
You know, I did that Tuesday live feed deal and went pretty good. Not a ton of viewers. That was fine. Sorry about that. The chat got to be too much for me to handle.
Sorry, Dustin, I didn't follow. I was listening to the message.
What's that?
Yeah, but what did you say? I wasn't really listening.
I was just talking about last Tuesday. I did a live chat. Had 3 people are in there, I think. It goes pretty good. You know, I don't have a lot of viewers, which is fine, but it was fun to do. But I can't keep up with the chat. Like there's some guys that are in there just constantly commenting over and over, and I can't, you know, like end up monitoring the chat more than I'm building. Learning experience.
I think at some point though you just have to like let the chat be the chat. You get my drift?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's what from now on I'm not gonna like, you know, go through and read it all the time. If somebody has a question directed towards me, I'll answer it. But well, we did have one troll. There's always one troll.
Wasn't me.
Oh no, I think this was just a random. Yeah, they got run quick. That was pretty bad. They were dropping some racial comments. But I guess I didn't even put it on my page. I don't really advertise it. It is published to my feed.
And normally I get an update on YouTube when you go live, but I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I didn't get one this week. I got one the week before I was on, but I didn't get one this week.
Oh, you didn't get one this week? Weird.
No.
Huh. I don't know what's happened. Well, I'll test it next week, every Tuesday.
Just don't make a hat. Een idee aan het opdoen? Of... Ik hoor alleen maar gekreunen op de achtergrond, dus... Ja, dat...
Dustin.
Ja, wippen. Ze kwam hij binnen met 2 mokken thee.
Ja.
Hebben ze allebei opgedronken. Papa douchen. En die gaat vervolgens onder de douche bij party kletsen neer met een bakroet tegenhoek.
Auw.
En daarna gaat moeders balkon. Ja, je hebt het niet gezien, hè? Nee? Het eerste seizoen van de Sinner heb ik ook niet gezien.
Nee. Nou, alleen de eerste aflevering gezien. En toen hadden we allebei iets van...
Ja, maar het is wel goed. Je moet
Oké, baas. Oh, deze heb ik wel al gehad. Oké.
Oké, boss. Oké, boss.
Already?
Dude, it's been a long week.
5 days.
Yeah, 5 days when it was over 20 degrees Celsius every night and I didn't sleep.
It's so quiet.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Where's Chalky?
No clue.
Drinking.
Probably.
I'll have to give him a bedtime next time I see him.
Oh, Mike's folks dropped in.
Oh, okay. I should make these and sell them along with some brass toothpicks online. What do you think?
No, you'd probably make a living.
Here's some brass toothpicks. Not just any toothpick, they're brass toothpicks. What was the helmet cards called, that one? Forged in a cauldron in Mount Doom or something?
Yeah.
I love it.
Made by Tibetan monks.
Yeah, that was a pretty accurate description. You're not going to get by with just a regular toothpick.
No, those toothpick go with my brass balls. What the?
Easy.
Sorry.
Adam's playing rap music over there.
No, it was some video on Facebook.
Wasn't he just sitting on his couch playing guitar?
I was for a second, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna stop for it.
You sit down, play 2 notes. Fuck that. Nope, not gonna happen. Zeg toch niks zoveel? Ik geloof je wel. Je kan hier... Hè? Wat zeg je? Hij blijft zitten. Goed, heb ik weer mazzel. And he's yawning and yawning.
I'm shot. I can't believe how tired I have been this week, hey?
20 degrees, not that bad. Well, only a couple of more weeks and your summer's over, so. Then your autumn starts, Adam, so cools down and rain again. Oh, he muted himself.
Yeah, it's true. And then the middle of the winter will come, and I'll be sleeping like 10 hours a day. Actually, kind of can't wait for winter now because that means I'll be able to sleep.
Ten hours a day, that's nothing to do with sleep, that's more hibernation.
Yeah, that's what usually happens in winter with me. I just start going to bed really early.
One dirty, dirty, dirty tank, dirty tank, dirty tank. Moet actually more like a tankette, this thing. That's small. What? Yeah, seeing that there are still only 2 viewers left, I'm gonna take us off here. Nobody's saying anything anyway, so bye.